of Princess's engine bit, which I'm sure Billy will put more detail, but I'm going to put the camera down a bit so you can see him. Just wait 1 second. Let's get, 1 minute. There you go. There, you can see the engine now. Do you want to see an engine when you're watching an engine video, don't you? There. Okay, so Billy, say what we're doing.
This is part 4 and we're putting the head gasket back on, the head back on. So, a bit of degreaser on the rag. So I've cleaned all this up, but we'll just make sure everything's degreased and spotless. Just give it a quick wipe over. And then we can actually put the head back on. Well, I had these studs out, just lightly countersunk round the top of them, and then that's it really. Stick them back in, and then we'll get the head on fresh gasket. Get that one over. It's dribbled a bit of water because it was damp the other night on the top of the bore. So
I washed it as well.
Probably didn't, to be fair.
She's all nice and clean now though. I washed her.
Right, well, that's degreased. So I'll go get the gasket, we'll stick that on, and then we can get the head on.
Oh, wait 1 minute.
What?
Zacchaeus is really intelligent. He did a jump today. He was really, really high, wasn't Zacchaeus?
So this is the set. I've obviously taken the stem seals out. We've done that. So get the new gasket out. Slip that on in place. So all the ports line up. I think missing nothing not accounted for, so that's fine. Just make sure there's no little specks of rubbish under there. A little clean surface. Back on. Spot on.
Oh, the back bit.
That's called the head gasket.
No, I know that bit, but I mean, why do you just need that little plate thing on top?
Because it seals between the bottom end and the top end. It's a seal, because if you just put metal surfaces direct, it wouldn't necessarily seal because it's not exactly going to flex into shape, is it? So that's why you put the gasket there. Just checking that that's cut. Yeah, so we want to be
Speak up, Billy. Okay, here.
28 foot-pound on all of them. I think that, yeah, tightening procedure. I'm not sure that's the right. That's 38 newton meters or 75 newton meters. Run engine for 15 minutes, wait 2 hours, and slack off. Then it's loosen 90 degrees or tighten bolt by respecting the specified torque and order. Engine into torque. Opening up of them, start letting the engine cool down 4 hours over the bonnet, open the cap. This doesn't seem to make any sense. I don't think it's a very good data sheet.
Why?
Oh, no, just
Let's have a show them the data sheet.
doesn't seem clear enough printed.
Can you see that?
It
You want to
wasn't
see it?
that on the other.
I know, you can see it. I don't know whether that's any use.
Mine's gonna have 12 minutes, I can't see.
The end of mine's gone. There's another view. That's what he's just put on. And then we're going to put the rest of it on. Get Princess's cover on top. Put you back down. Might just move your camera down a bit so you can fully see everything. I'm sure everybody likes to see everything that's going on. There. There we go. Right, you can see everything. It's waiting for Billy. Don't know what he's doing. I think he's going to get some form of part. Oh, we've got a comment finally. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's have a look at the comments, shall we? Hello. Hello. Thank you for hello. Still waiting for him. He'll be back, I promise. I promise you. I don't know what he's doing though. He's just going to the garage. I suppose you need bits for this, won't you? Inside the old garage. It's beginning to get cold now with the weather, isn't it? Notice this. Princess's window is all cold. Front screen. Even though I've washed it. Might need washing again, even though I washed it 3 days ago or so. The green bit on her. She doesn't help keep cleaning, just Princess. You know, she doesn't keep herself clean. I always have to wash her constantly. But because I've been doing my show and stuff, I haven't washed her for a while, so there's quite a lot of dirt on her. So I had to get her properly cleaned up. As I might mention, we're considering going to a car show. Next month, I believe. I think it's a local one. I'm going to take Princess. One of the main reasons why I wanted to get her done, something's just gone down there. Sorry, leaflet just got blown away. Again. Try and put that somewhere safer. Ah, he's back with a book.
Right, let me just have a read through this because I'm trying to.
He's reading a book now. What? Don't often see Billy reading books. Quite a rare occasion. Didn't even know he owned a book.
I own many of these books.
That engine's just to make you aware, it's not just, you know, reading a book randomly.
Head replacement 45.
Feel free to comment right now. That's why we're waiting. Anything really? Questions? Questions out of context? Anything will do? What's wrong with a piece of paper?
Just don't trust it.
Don't trust a piece of paper.
We've brought up with many trust issues.
Swapping pieces of paper now for a book. Many pieces of paper.
Yeah, well, this was actually done back in the day, wasn't it? This book, so I trust this more than that piece of paper that's not properly printed.
That one's got
I
pictures.
just
You
can't
see.
find where.
Got any pair of shoes? Wellies, all fluffy inside. I got some £12.50, they're very cheap. Mother bought a pair of dot boots, you see. But they weren't a dot boot brand, they were like another one. She usually buys dot boot brands, but this is quite a good brand.
Until there, we're talking about, well, we're doing cars and we're about boobs.
People can have, oh, right, comments. People can have other hobbies than like cars.
The annoying thing is I had it the other day.
Right. One comment says, what classic car would you like next until... Well, I don't really know yet. I think...
2 seconds, I'll be back.
He'll be back. I think, because we are, and as I've said, the Austin 1100, I get confused between Princess, is for sale. So once that one does sell, which we would love to keep it, but you know, we do have Princess, so we can't be overrun. I think we probably would get another one, and then depending on how much we love it, we might sell it on or we might keep it. But we don't know what other one we get really, because of, you know, the amount of cars are out there in the world. I mean, I watched a video today about like 15 most unusual or rare cars or something. I don't think it was rare, I think like sort of unusual cars. And they're all pretty much classics. So, you know, it's just stuff like that. You're just looking out for things, and I'd probably just like go to an auction or something, or look out for them and find out what I'd like next. But as I say, we are, well, I mean, as I say, but I'm saying now, and we are doing a Pam Royce Minor, which will be out eventually once we get it done. Just, you know, slowly getting it all done up. I'm working on it at the moment. It's a shell, so you know it's going to take a bit of time. But I really don't know. What would you reckon with a classic car next?
Get the Morris Minor done.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean like after that.
I don't know really. Probably. Oh, I'd like a Traveller.
Just like a Traveller, Morris Traveller. I've always wanted a Morris Traveller. I don't know what we'd want really. But good question. Let's see what else there is.
Is that a Haynes? Yes, it is a Haynes manual.
Where's that?
Is that Haynes? Because I didn't think this was very good.
Somebody's put, is that Haynes manual? Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I can't see that comment for some reason. Right, next other comment was... Somebody's put, I'd love a Austin 1100, or why wouldn't you? She's a beautiful car. Don't mean I say she, I always think it's a he, to be honest with you, but then I'm used to calling cars she's. I always think they're a she really. And wagons, that wagon there you can see, that's one of our wagons. I think we have 10, a little bit too much. Some of them I haven't even met due to the fact that Billy keeps buying them. He keeps buying them, majority of them don't run.
I think they all run.
Some of, well yeah, but I mean
I think
like,
they all run, they're just not all roadworthy.
yeah, not all road
Oh,
worthy
MOT
run.
should I say.
Like that one runs, but it's still, I think it needs like another part on it. But that we've got the part, we just
Right.
haven't fitted it. Anyway, he's back.
I know, I need to search.
We're going to search something, so should we go live again?
No, I can keep entertained. I've got loads of comments I haven't answered.
With 2 minutes.
Right,
Right, we've changed to searching it up now online.
I just said, should we go live
No,
again?
no.
And he said, no, just leave it. So, no, I don't suppose it matters. It's just going
I've
to be
got
left
more
on when
comments to read.
he's searching it online, so.
He's searching it online now. Hang on, see, there's another comment. Would you like an Austin A35? What's an
Oh,
Austin?
an Austin A35. We used to have an
Austin-
Austin. My mother used to have an Austin A35. They're really nice. They're really like small, compact little cars. They are smart. And we had it, and we were going through Keighley, and she stopped at a roundabout, and unfortunately somebody ran into the back of it and wrote it off. So that was a bit sad, but it was a lovely car. An Austin 35. I'd have an
Could have
Austin
still had
35.
that.
I know. Because of that person running into the back of it.
Well, that's a sad story. Let's see. What?
did
Oh,
you
somebody's
make
put hello again. Hello, somebody else. Let's find out.
Devil's put, please don't buy the next one blind, Matilda.
Well, you say that, but look what I've come out with. So how did I go wrong buying something blind? What?
Head gasket. A head gasket could go on anything.
Yeah. Anyway, look what I've come out with. I might buy one blind because of, why not? It's excitement. Didn't know what
Well,
I was gonna...
the other ones here, there's if you're saying don't buy it blind, somebody else has put that they've got to take the head off the cortina.
Yeah.
So should they not have bought their cortina then?
Exactly, I love it to bits, and so but I bought a blind. And personally, I'm very happy with my decision because I wouldn't have got to if I thought.
Anyone wouldn't have a YouTube channel if it ran fine.
Yeah, it is. And we wouldn't. Princess, people love her. I love her, so she's brilliant. She just so.
We're really happy we bought her with no regrets whatsoever.
No regrets whatsoever. So I will buy one blind again. To be honest with you. Let's see what other
A30s are also nice. I don't know the A30.
Somebody's put A30s also nice.
I should Google it now.
Let's see what this is.
Good vid. I don't think it's yet. We can't get Billy. Billy's still looking something up.
Still sorting that one out.
Right, I'll have a look at the A30.
Can you read the harder comments? I have to read. I tend to just read out the ones I can easily read. Hello, A30 are also nice. What's an A30?
I'm going to look now.
We're going to look at what's an A30.
Oh yeah, they are.
A30s are similar to an A35.
There. There's the A30. Is that right?
What is it?
Like that. No, yes, the A30 is very nice. I'd have an A30 as well.
Can you just read the other comments?
Hang on.
Because there's lots and I don't know what they say.
Don't put neat water back into the cooling system. Don't forget to add antifreeze. Hope your mum's treatment is going well. It is. I'm on my second week, thank you.
Yeah.
And touch wood, everything's going pretty well. And I go back in 4 weeks now.
She's gone to like a different treatment thing.
E-type jags are beautiful. My friend had an E-type jag, and he took about, I think he took about 20 years doing it up, and he did it to absolute perfection. But it was a wonderful car when he finished. My dream classic car is a Mark 5 Ford Cortina, 2.8 auto in blue. I like Cortinas.
What's Cortina?
They're a bigger car. A lot bigger than me. I know what they look like. What made you like old cars?
What made me like old cars? Well, pretty much we pretty much always had some form of. We always really had classic cars. Billy being obviously.
Which means we always had old cars because we couldn't afford anything else.
But Billy's always.
I don't know if they were classics, but they were old.
But Billy's obviously.
And they've always been
mechanic,
knackered.
so he's obviously.
Hence why Billy's been the mechanic, because he's had to.
And we have a see that Volkswagen LT there, not that particular one, but we have one called Vera, which we've had pretty much my whole life. I remember buying it though, so I must have been like about, I don't know, some form of age. I think I was very, very young still though, but I remember buying it. And we had that, we had it as a horse originally, and that was sort of probably the first classic, I'd say, wouldn't it?
I'll tell you about buying cars unseen, that wagon Vera. I bought that, and I did take a mechanic, and they said don't touch it with a barge pole, and had it done about 40,000 miles, Volkswagen 45,000 miles, and but I bought it. Billy was with me, fell in love with the wagon, and we were told categorically not to buy it. Anyway, got it back, got another mechanic there, and I wasn't there at the time, and I rang him up, and I just expected him to say he's knackered, and it had a bird nest, didn't it? It had a bird nest in the air filter, and we came back about 40 miles an hour, didn't we? And thought, we made a right mistake. And the alternator belt had broken. Now Billy was only God, was he about 6 or 7? I don't know, but young, not so that he could, do anything about it. So that was it. So we cleaned the mechanic cleaned the air filter out and put the alternator belt on. So we were advised not to buy that vehicle, and I have I done 100,000 miles in it?
Yeah, it's just gone.
It's never broken down
Never,
once.
ever.
It went to France in absolutely boiling hot conditions when new cars
We had plastic biscuit packets on the front of the car, on the thing, and they melted. It was that hot.
Not the biscuits, the actual plastic that
Like
the biscuits were in, the
plastic.
thick plastic. That's how hot it was. And cars were breaking down, and that wagon went all the way to Amiens in France and back again without going off half temperature
And
gauge.
I think you went for like 2 days. So basically, when I mean bad, I went for 2 days. You went straight down there, went loads, feet around and back
Never
up
did
again.
anything wrong. Not at any. It's never once broken down. It's been an absolute dream of a wagon, and that we were advised not to buy that. So.
And then I think the people who said not advised not to buy it wanted to buy it off us.
Yeah, they did.
People who said, "Oh, don't buy it," wanted to buy it off us in the end.
And we've still got it now. I've had it. Well, I've had it 15 years. I've had it 15 years.
We absolutely love it.
It says 46. Yeah, but it doesn't give me any.
Oh, look at this one. I still have the first car I ever brought.
Oh,
What's that?
well done. What is that? And how old is it now? Like, when did you buy it?
Oh, look at this. My current daily driver car cost me €600 and I've done 65,000 miles in 3 years. Older cars can run forever. That's a good buy.
Yeah, very, very good buy.
I still have my original car.
What year is your Mark III? What's the Mark III? Oh, I might be speaking to somebody else though. 1972. Oh no, I think he's speaking to somebody else. Will Matilda be getting her hands dirty on the car? No. Not
I've
a
got
chance.
things I can't like do that and then play piano, can I?
She's a lady. She's a princess.
I've got a Billy.
You don't get dirty.
Why do I need to? I can look at it, but I'm not going to get dirty. I like to do the thing where you sit behind the wheel. That thing. Sit inside.
Goes brum
sit-
brum.
Yeah.
She's a
sit in
lady.
it.
She chauffeured. I chauffeur.
Yes, exactly.
I did 230,000 miles in the Mark II Golf, and I still have it. It's done 330,000 miles. Now that's pretty
I
good,
have
isn't it?
3
Don't
Mark
beat
IV
him.
Golfs.
Don't you dare beat him on
No,
the
I
mileage.
actually do. I have
Yeah,
3
but
Mark
you haven't
IV
done
Golfs now.
330,000 in them. That's in one car.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so
But
don't.
we were just on about
Don't pee on his
golfs.
chips and say
golfs
that you
are
beat
one
him
of my
out.
favourite cars.
It's like so annoying when
I'm
somebody
sure
does
he has
that.
too many vehicles. What's up here? Try to get rid of some, he doesn't do it. What else? Comments on that. Can I have a look at that?
Yeah, I think the commenting. I get a bit mixed up. I think they're commenting to each other, so you get a bit confused.
Right, I'm holding the comment page. No, I'm confused.
I told you up there. Where's Billy gone now?
What's that one,
It's
sir?
not much of a mechanical thing, is it? This one. Can see Matilda in a Spitfire one day.
What, like play?
I can't.
To be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to go inside a plane my majority of pretty much my life. Like, you know, like when you go on a like, journey plane, probably just always go by boat. Like, for example, I really want to go to Italy. So I'd probably like go drive it the full way or go and train. So I'd just, you know, obviously I'd go on ferry to get there. I wouldn't really go underneath the tunnel as I was going down train.
I learned how to weld on my car. I think that's a very good idea because it's so expensive, isn't it? That's one of the best things Billy did was learn to weld. I have a 89 Mark II 16 valve 1996 Mark III Golf 16 valve and a Mark V Golf GTI. Billy's just bought a Golf.
Yeah, I've
Tell them to the camera so they can hear because you're too quiet.
3 Mark IV Golfs.
Don't beat him.
No, that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to beat anybody. I'm just saying I've got a PD 130 Mark IV Golf, so diesel, a 2 litre GTI, and I've just bought the 4Motion VR6 one last night. So
I've got to take a picture of it for you
yeah,
because I can't take you round there because we'll cut off connection. So just 1 minute, I shall go get a picture of the new car.
I've always wanted one of the 4Motion ones for quite a while, so picked that up last night from Manchester of all places. But yeah, took it out last night and it's absolutely spot on.
One of the reasons why I didn't do it live yesterday. I was off buying another car. Right, what's the other comments? Let's have a little look. Obviously spotted off. Somebody's put hello. Again, is the car nearly fixed? No, at the moment we're waiting for Billy to work out what he's doing next. He's put this little like sheet bit on. Probably have a name. Don't know it though. Oh, and look, he's carrying it now. But he's
Can you see that? Can I see that?
yeah.
That's the new car. I don't know if you can see it. What is it, Billy?
It's the 2.8 litre V6 and It's a 4-motion one, so it's 4-wheel drive. And it is actually, I thought they'd be quite slow, but it's very quick for what it is. V6s are always a lazy engine, but it does go really well.
And this is quiet.
Yeah, it is surprisingly quiet.
Hello again, is the car nearly fixed? Well, we're trying. We couldn't find the torque settings, was it?
Yeah, she's not far.
I don't think they can see you there, do
Yeah, all I'm doing now is just cleaning the head off, just degreasing it.
they? You'll have no money left if you get a boat.
We had one of them.
We did have a boat.
Well, to be fair, that made money, didn't it?
Yeah, it did make money on it.
We used to have a canal boat. It was on George Clark's Amazing Spaces.
Right.
Right, we're back. We're back on.
We're back on. And we're not
After the
gonna-
chat.
We're not going to forget this little pipe.
Oh, tell them about the. Oh, can I tell them about that, or can you tell them about that?
Yeah, but where's my Jubilee clip gone?
Which Jubilee clip?
Oh, to be fair, it doesn't actually matter because I've got to get a new water pump tomorrow, haven't I?
No, I've got the water pump.
Oh, have you got the water?
Yeah. Right. So,
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because I'll be taking
what's that little
from-
box there? The thermostat. Right. I need to go talk about the water pump.
What about the water pump?
I need to show the little pipe.
Could I just have a
That's a
look?
little pipe.
Right. Thank you, whoever told us about the water pump. I got it from Kent, like you said, and that's the little pipe that a few people advised us to buy, and it was only £2. So we got that and the water pump.
Can you hold that manifold back as far as you can?
Hold the little pipe.
I've got the little pipe. So I'm going to sit a little pipe on there, like so.
Oh, Matilda, can you? I've got it. Is that all right? Just 1 minute. You need me out of the way?
That's a bit. Like that. Why did it go back before really nicely?
Somebody's commented, Manchester isn't a great city. I should know. I lived there my whole life.
Well, it was a little bit rough the place I picked it up from, I must admit.
We went to
I said to Molly to stay in the truck. It wasn't nice.
I
I
don't.
can't think whereabouts.
No, what's
it
this
was.
pipe?
What pipe?
This pipe here.
They might got new ones.
That one.
Yeah, that's the new one.
So I've got 2 pipes.
Yeah.
That's the water pump. I got it from Kent.
I can't get this.
Somebody's got on what? It's nice.
What is it?
Thanks for best of luck of fixing it. It should be going on.
Just hold that head down
Like that.
up slightly, yeah.
Oh, it's heavy.
There we go. Right, now let it down. Just let go. There.
In.
I think somebody's put what's wrong with Manchester. I mean, personally, I haven't really been.
Let's not
So
get into slagging Manchester off.
I don't really know, so I'm not going to say anything. 'Cause I don't know that well. My friend, she's from Manchester, but she's actually from Germany. But then her parents lived in Manchester, and she doesn't actually live there. She lives locally near me. But she loves it, Manchester. I mean, she likes the fashion and stuff.
It's a beautiful city. I'm just not a city person.
No.
I've never been keen on cities. Never ever. I like countryside too much.
I think we're quite lucky because we're near a city and we're like a small city, so it's not a bad city. And then we're also next to the country, so we have best of both worlds, I find.
See, this is why you've got to just take a step back because that doesn't have a washer on that one. That has coil sat on a bracket.
Somebody put a bit ago, hello Matilda, hello everyone. Hope you're all well. Thank
Hello.
you. Hope you are well too. Tell me if you're not.
Why? What, are you going to have a counselling session?
No, I say.
She would do.
Well, was a fully qualified counsellor. Good one. I know how to. You could do that, couldn't you? A counselling.
No, Matilda, I think I've got
live.
enough fun, thanks, with you two.
Oh, there's a new comment. Let me find it. I don't like any sitting. Sorry about that.
Oh no, I'm not keen on them at all. Just too busy.
Somebody's put Matilda, what's your favourite train? I must say it probably is Sir Nigel Gresley.
Definitely Sir Nigel Gresley.
Does that say hi Simon or hi someone or?
Let's have a look. No sign.
Simone.
Hi Simone. No, they're speaking to each other.
No, right.
How do you
Crawley
know
is pretty crap too.
Crawley. Don't think I've ever been.
Manchester is a very long way from me. I've been there twice in my life.
Twice too many times.
A4 class. I like all steam trains, but I think probably Sir Nigel Gresley and British India Line, because that's the first one we really saw, wasn't it? I know we saw Glacier and
I like Blackfriars as well.
what's it called, Flying Scotsman, but not really getting into it was when the British India Line broke down.
I mean, I don't remember it that well, but there's also you can do one there, wasn't
that was
there?
Galatea.
Yeah, well, I remember liking it, so I think you probably also like it. But
Your life will be better for not visiting Crawley. I've never been to. Where is Crawley? I've never been to
London?
Crawley. I don't know.
somebody tell me
Hi,
what Crawley
Bianca.
is.
Ooh.
I had to explain somebody their geography yesterday on Lancashire. So,
It's always raining in Manchester.
so it's raining in England.
Well, Manchester is in England.
To be fair, it was last night.
Did you go to Manchester last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, where do you think I got the golf from?
Well, I didn't know that golf just came from Manchester.
No, I don't, but
Where do you think I got? Well, obviously, he came round the corner with the golf, so I thought, oh, he's been to Manchester.
funny thing is, the golf stands me at 450 quid.
Ah, Crawley is 15 miles south of London.
That's right.
Yeah, that's far enough away then.
Yeah.
I don't need to go.
I don't have to go there, thank God, because I hate driving to London. I did it once and it was just horrific.
I went down to London, as you probably know, to go see the Freddie Mercury expedition thing, and I actually quite liked it.
We couldn't complain. The train was on time. It
Yeah, train was
wasn't
fine.
packed. It was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
On the way back, we couldn't complain whatsoever.
Good.
And there was a 15-minute delay on the way back because not their fault. It was something else that had happened, and they gave us some money back, didn't they?
and I mean, I know we're inside the centre, I'm sure there's pretty bad parts of London, but I mean, personally, I found it quite nice. I didn't mind it. I thought it was all right.
By the way, I'm just dropping the push rods in.
We've moved. We're not bothered now about. We're chatting about cities. We've moved on.
So if we remember, I had it labelled which way they were going, so same push rods back in.
Do you prefer cars or trains, Matilda?
Well, they've both got their strong points, haven't they? So I'd say both. Really, I can't really answer that question. I mean, I suppose I do have a car, well, a few cars. So I suppose I have a Princess. I mean,
We haven't got a train yet, have we?
Well,
I have to get a train.
I was
Work
thinking
on
about that. I do know somebody who, when we went outside of London doing a video of what place was it?
Where?
Oh, I can't remember its name now. The big steam place.
Oh, Kempton.
Kempton, yeah, Kempton Steam.
I thought you meant you went to Freddie Mercury.
No, Kempton Steam. What's the rest of it? Engine, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Kempton Steam Engine Place down in London. There's a video for it on my
Kempton,
channel.
actually, funnily enough.
If you go when you go onto the videos and you pick Populous, the popular one will be Princess.
Popular.
Popular. And then the second one down will be Kempton. So have a look at that. And one of the guys there, Jerry, is Jerry, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he actually.
Probably where rate you're going, it'll be John.
Yeah, it'll be Jezebel by the time you finished.
He actually owns
Finish the
steam
conversation.
train, which we actually did a video of his steam train as well, so that should be on there somewhere. So just have a look at that video when you finish obviously watching this. And you'll able to see all that.
So I'm going. There's a few coming now. Haven't been to London in 26 years. You haven't. First,
Haven't
you
missed all.
you haven't missed anything. Just watch our videos, and we've got the good bits on there for you. It's a dump now. interesting stream. Well, it's not. It wasn't supposed to be like this. We just sort of had to improvise a little bit. Better living in Skegness. I've heard I've never been to Skegness, but I've heard it's very
Is
nice.
it city?
It's. I think Skegness is a city, or it's a very large town. Is it a city, Peter, or is it just a large town?
I take it up in Scotland. One.
St Andrews is a nice city. Someone's put. We went to St David's.
We went
the
to St.
smallest
David's.
city. That was nice.
Well, it wasn't a city, I suppose. I mean, I know it technically is, as I say, but it was just like a little town, so it was nice.
Somebody says I go to London every day, but they put sort of a depressed emoji, so I don't think they're overly happy about it.
I mean, when we went, we got loads done. We did all the tourist things, apart from obviously the Mercury exhibition thing. We did Buckingham Palace. We did Houses of Parliament. I really liked Houses of Parliament. I think it was one of the best bits. And, I love Big Ben. It was great.
It was so boring. We had to go in, and there was about 3
loved
MPs that
it.
had bothered
I
to
loved
turn
it.
up, and it was so complicated what they were talking about, and it was just nothing that was in like the mainstream media or anything you'd know about. And they made us go at the top, and oh god, I was nearly falling asleep. And she's going, "Oh, I'm loving it." It was just so boring. I just want to go
what
home.
else we did was GB News. We went to this. We went to the bit where I sort of knew that they tend to film at, and I saw them, and there was this woman who she had the cameras all set out, and she just sat there, and I said to her, "What channel are you on?" She said GB News. So I jumped up and down with Simon, and I said, "Do you reckon I could stay and watch? Do your stuff?" And she says, "Oh yeah." So I had a good chat with her, and I watched it, and it was Chris Hope was the presenter. And today, which was quite exciting, usually Chris Hope isn't the top presenter that sits inside the studio and stuff and have the whole of the channel. And he turns out he was today, and I was thinking, I'm going up in the game, but I didn't take a photo with him, which was sad. I took the video though of the presenting, which I haven't done anything with. I might do though. Tell me if you do on that.
I'm from Manchester Hole, Moss Side. I once bought some lights from Moss Side, and somebody said you're absolutely mental going down to pick them up, and I went to pick them up and I didn't find anything wrong with it. It was fine, but maybe, I don't know, I'm wrong. They're saying, it would be really rough, and they've been on the news and everything, but I didn't find it rough, it was fine. And I got lost before sat-navs. Asked these lads the directions and they were perfectly alright. So there you go.
I'm only one step room. It's quite surprised. Yeah.
Large town, it's a town in Skegness, and lovely beach, you must go to Skegness. We will do.
That is in Scotland, isn't it? Is it?
Swindon is rubbish, but the only thing... We went to Swindon, didn't we?
Did we?
Do you know what we picked up from Swindon?
Yeah, Swindon about 4 o'clock in the morning.
I tell you what, we went to Swindon, and he nagged me to go down. Was it because I could only get the insurance for the vehicle, and you were going with your friends or whatever? Anyway, he made me go down for this LT30. Was it a 45?
40.
LT40. You've never seen anything like it when it got down there. Anyway, it beat. I said the only thing it does, bearing in mind we're about 5.5 hours from Swindon, it says the only thing it does is beeps. When did it beep?
Faulty oil pressure sensor, which I couldn't get one in time, and basically it at high revs it used to think that it didn't have any oil pressure, so it'd start beeping.
So it did this really loud, like beep, like that.
Oh,
They were in the van in front quite happily, weren't they? And I was in this thing, and I'm driving along, it's just going beep, every time I put my foot down, beep, like that. Anyway, we got down to the motorway, and there was only a hold up for, was it about 2.5 hours? Every time you set off, and it was just traffic moving, like 5 miles an hour, it'd go beep, like that, and I had that the whole way home. And I said to her, so why didn't you come in with me? He says, oh, I don't want my friend to be lonely, so I didn't want to hear that noise the whole way of my life. Anyway, so that's what we got from Swindon. Swindon is the history of trains, and at a push, the magic roundabout.
I'm currently
Excellent work, Billy.
losing my mind.
He's losing his mind, he says.
But it happened a long time ago. Wouldn't
No, lost.
Loving the chat, but you
Valleys.
can't beat the more valleys. Matilda, we have a lovely steam train station in Devon called Buckfast Lee. You would love it. That's another place I picked an LT up for you from, was Devon, wasn't it?
Well, they're all down
Everywhere.
south. What
Yeah,
can I say?
yeah. I'm sure you just picked them at there.
No, I just
Went
bring
to a
them back
rave in
now.
Skegness in the 90s. Fantasy Island, memories a bit hazy. Moss Side is fine during daylight hours.
It's a bit saucy at night.
we went to
Last head gasket I did was a Mark V Cortina Rob from Mark Home of the Concrete Cows, lol. Matilda, what's your favourite song? Be careful. To be one of ours.
Does this class my own or?
Peter, does this class her own or other people's?
Yeah, is this my own songs or this is other people's? Then tell me that and then I'll answer it.
First time I've seen Matilda quiet.
I'm not quiet. I'm just letting other people speak and then answering.
I lived in Moss Side, yes, night and day, and I'm still here. Milton Keynes.
I'll tell you a place that we really do love, which we've been twice. Possibly. Is
We love it that much, we've been twice.
it's far away. It's in Wales. Is Newquay.
Oh yeah, Newquay's wonderful.
We really like
Sorry,
Newquay.
it's new queen.
Well, Newquay or Newquay.
It's
Newquay. It's
Newquay.
Newquay, yeah. It
He
is.
hasn't been. He's been us
Newquay.
too.
They know what we mean.
Anyway, it's Newquay, and
It is wonderful.
you can see dolphins, and we've seen dolphins. You can see them all close up. We went first time, and we saw dolphins straight away, and then we went the second time. And as soon as we pull up, I saw a dolphin straight away, which is like dolphins in the morning. They just like literally.
And
are
if you
there
get up
constantly.
if you get up first thing in the morning, which we did about 6 o'clock, they come into the harbour before the noise starts with the boats and that.
Right.
And they're about 10-15 foot off. They are really, really close.
We did the first time we went on the boat trip, and personally we didn't enjoy it due to the fact of it was quite
I vomited
sickly.
everywhere.
Due to the fact it was quite sickly. And
I
we,
vomited everywhere. It was horrible.
and
It
we
just kept bouncing the whole time.
and we didn't see a dolphin majority of the time, but the time we did, they actually turned the boat round for the other people to see the dolphin on the other side, and then the dolphin obviously went. So you actually saw more dolphins on land.
I
And
think that's right.
we had a really good ice cream as well, like a really good ice cream as well. So it's a good place. So we enjoyed going there. But be careful where you park because there's a
See you
woman,
later, Hooked on Classics. Thanks for watching.
there's a woman that comes and moans at you for parking inside a parking spot which is actually public. So just be
Other
careful.
people's songs.
Other people's songs.
I think possible. Oh, Dire Straits, You're So Far Away From Me.
That's
and
Mothers.
and Bohemian Rhapsody.
I think for me, I actually like Dire Straits' Romeo and Juliet. Is it
Yeah,
called?
that's a wonderful song.
I quite like that one, and I do pretty much love majority of Queens. What else? What songs? I don't really know other songs. I mean, I would say I love loads of other songs, not just them. But I quite like a bit of Mika. Oh, and I also a song I do love, which is not. It doesn't have any singing on it. Is Rush E, which is a piano piece, and I nearly fully play it. I'm working on it at the moment, which will be coming out. I am also considering doing a dance routine to it as well, which I just really do love that piece a lot. There's no singing on it, but I love the piece. I really do. It's just piano, pretty much.
Billy, remember to flush your radiator out.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Getting
gonna.
a new one on anyway, so.
Oh yeah, it's got a new one. That broke on it as well.
Doesn't really matter.
It's gonna be like Trigger's new brushes. This car.
Only the engine though. The rest of it appears to be fine.
Yeah, the interior and the bodywork's fine. It's just the engine that's failed it every time.
And I'm also. Isn't like the.
See you later, Jason. Thank you for watching.
Isn't the flying?
And thank you. I'm on my 2nd week of treatment and all's going well. Thank you.
Isn't the Flying Scotland supposed to be like Trigger's new brush? Trigger's brush.
Yeah, so for some people say.
I don't know much about that, but. people
How much
say.
does Billy get an hour? How much you get an hour, Billy?
Probably minus.
No, you do get a bit. Sometimes. He gets fed though. He gets a roof.
Is this a hobby? Yes, it is. We just
We have to call it that because we don't get paid.
yeah, and we don't know what we're doing. So are you telling them what you?
I'm just talking. Well, I was like.
Right, we'll shut up now. We'll shut up now because
he's
he's doing some mechanicking in bits.
Yeah, so I'm just talking the head bolts down now. This is just at 28 foot-pounds, which is nothing really. They're not that tight anyway, but just put it to 28 foot-pound in a sequence, and then it just sort of sets it down, so every bolt's got a bit of tension on it, and then you can go. What am I on? 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. And 8. 9, last one. Then we're going up to 55 foot-pound. So 55 wants to be there. Yeah, so 55 foot-pound. So we start off, one is the centre one, and we work from a centre out. So
somebody's put does Billy get to choose what he gets for his tea tonight? Well,
I don't actually know. Probably not.
well, it depends because of we don't. He does have somebody else who does cook for him a bit, but I mean, we did make lasagna, so which I had for my dinner, so he might be having that. Which we do make good lasagna, don't we?
Yes.
And we pack loads of veg into him. I think he should eat more veg, which we try and give him, but he does eat veg when we feed him.
See, why is that going further?
But we do love veg to me and mother, so we tend to try and get Billy to eat veg as well.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm just keeping track so I don't miss anything. If you can see and forget.
The thing about Billy is that he's sort of good. Is the fact is he'll eat whatever you put in front of him, really, don't you, Billy?
Not like you fussy bugger.
Not fussy.
4, 5.
Oh, it's going colder, isn't it?
5, 6. I like to try and keep them in one constant movement if possible. Because if you stop part way through and then go to do it again, sometimes they move a bit more.
No more than 55 foot, does that say?
Yeah.
On that head, Billy. That's plenty.
Yeah, that's what it says on here on the gasket, 55. Hang on, I'm losing track now. 6, 7. 7, 8. And then 9. There we go. So what it says is to leave it at 55, then run the engine for 15 minutes, then wait 2 hours for it to cool down, slacken them off, and then do them up to 75 Newton meters. Which 75 Newton meters, which is that works out near enough. Why would it do it in... See, this is why I don't 100% trust this sheet, because it says 28 foot-pound first of all, then 55 foot-pound, then run the engine, let it cool down, slacken off, and then it says 75 Newton meters.
Can you put that in front of the screen because somebody might know?
Yeah, but
Be able
then
to
it's
answer.
even like it says here, loosen 90 degrees, and then hang on, degrees or tighten the bolt by respecting the specified torque and order. Oh no, sorry, that's just a... Yeah, you don't need that. This is the annoying thing when I don't like it, because that sheet is just obviously a data sheet for any head gasket. So it'll have symbols in it that aren't actually for this. So some heads you'll get where you loosen the bolts off or tighten them to a certain torque spec on OLTs, you tighten them, and then you do 90 degrees on all of them, and sometimes at 90 degrees again. But yeah, yeah, this is just, that should be it then. So run 15 minutes, wait 2 hours and slacken off, so I think that'll be tomorrow's job.
Right.
When we get some coolant and that, but that is a head on, so it's lit, you know, now all we have to do is I'll put a new manifold gasket on, so just take that off, clear that off, and then we'll put, because we've got them.
Well, have we got the manifold gasket? So you're going to put that on now?
I will do. Yeah, so manifold gasket and rocker cover gasket there.
Hello, 75 nm is 55 foot-pounds, I think.
Yeah, it's around about that, innit? So I think that's right, just do it back. I just don't know why it says on the sheet, you know, the first two torque settings are in foot-pound, and then it goes to Newton meters. You'd have thought they'd have just kept it in the same, wouldn't you? But, yeah. Hey-ho.
I would only re-slacken the bolts after 250 miles and re-torque, not after 2 hours.
Yeah.
Big difference?
Yeah, I might just, well, in the morning I think what I'll do is just go over again and check that none of them are stretched at all, as in check they're all still at 55. Then take it for a run, maybe a good couple of days or something, and then just do it then, just slacken them off and check them.
So what are you doing now? Putting the exhaust gasket on?
I was just going to get this little gasket here, because replace this one for
What's that for?
this little heater jobby. This one's not clear enough.
So have you put the water pump on?
No.
So is that going on next?
Yeah, but I'll do that when I put the radiator on.
So when are you putting the radiator on?
Tomorrow when I get some coolant. Just put that gasket on there.
Torque wrench usually has both NM and FT.
Yeah, this one does. Yeah, it has. So I'm at 55 foot-pound now, which goes around. It's not as clear on the Newton meters because it has like. So if I put that down to 50 foot-pound, it would actually equate to 67.8 Newton meters, because it goes in every 10 foot-pound, I think. 30, 40, 50, yeah, so every 10 foot-pound, so I just have to basically 55 foot-pound, just go up to 50, and then it's got a mark there, so pretty much it's not the best torque wrench in the world, but it has 0 obviously on the centre, so if I go to 55, so that's on 50 now, I go obviously 2, 4, 5 there, so that's 55. So spot on. To be fair, it's only a Sealy torque wrench, but I've compared it to the likes of, like we've put it on bolts when I was working at the garage against like your snap-on ones, and it's bang on, absolutely spot on. I just release it overnight, because I don't know whether it's a myth or whatever, but whether you keep them at a certain specified torque, whether they sort of change a bit. That's what I've been told, so I just release it every time.
Yeah, the cat, I think she's going to get the rabbit now. An interactive classic car stream. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
That's
if you
what
can, you know, things that Billy doesn't know, or some things that other people don't know, and then just learn off each other.
Not saying I know everything. I know what I've worked on, because obviously everything I work on, I find stuff about.
Brian's
Brian.
come.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian says, "What's going on here then?"
What have I been missing out on? This is Brian.
Are you sorted and happy with that then?
No.
Yeah. So
don't
what
do
are you going to
that,
tell them what you're
no.
doing tomorrow? And what time's best for everyone tomorrow? I think tea time. Love your cat.
Well, what?
That's not a cat.
No, but
That
there has been a cat. I think Peter knows the difference between a cat and a rabbit.
Yeah. So tomorrow.
Yes, the
I'll-
rabbit does know about fixing cars.
Yeah,
He's the
plays
boss.
He plays musical instruments, does Brian, and he's the boss.
When we're playing the drums, sometimes he gets the tambourine and starts playing.
I've laid tambourines out for him when he just plays them. He does. And he's the boss. We don't upset him. Like, for example, a bit ago he was out inside the garden. Billy was running engines, so we had to turn them off because it's snowing. Things like that. Brian can't get upset. He's laying jump inside the house. You know, like if he jumps on the sofa, then just everybody freezes and just goes, Brian.
No, I don't think.
We do.
Quite laid back, his brain.
So you're going to tell them what you're doing tomorrow,
Yeah.
and
so,
what's the best time? Because can we sort that out? Because people will be at work.
What if everybody puts in the comments?
If you put in the comments what's the best time, should we do it at tea time? Depending on the weather. Oh
Well,
no,
we're-
because you can pull it into the.
Yeah, we'll just give it an average. You know, if everybody's
Got
saying
what?
after work.
What have we got
sort of
tomorrow?
thing.
Tomorrow I'm an open appointment. You've got an appointment to Lancaster and I've got Salford at 6.
So it'll have to be tomorrow. It'll have to be mid-afternoon tomorrow because I'm busy. Mid-afternoon tomorrow. I can't do anything else.
Honestly,
Sorry.
you're letting the side down. What about all these people that can't view it?
I've
Like
got a
genuinely
I've
live.
got an appointment at the hospital.
No, right.
Do I get away with that?
You can get away with it.
I've got Salford.
Yeah, so what am I going to do? I'm going to put all the gaskets back on, put the spark plugs in obviously, refresh the oil, because I've got to order oil filter and oil and everything, because I've just drained it, so that's it. Then I've got to put the new radiator on, but it's a bit of a different one, because it's an alloy one. I've got an alloy one. Couldn't get hold of a original, so it's going to have to be slightly modified with how it fits, but it should be better for cooling anyway. Yeah.
Somebody's put after 3 is fine for me. I think that's the sort of time I'm going to have to be doing because I'll have to be getting off.
You're sure? 'Cause then you take an hour to get there.
Yeah, I'll have to do it. We'll have to sort it out.
Well, if you can leave it with me, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll probably leave it with Billy so that it's later on at tea time.
Yeah, I could just, if everybody's wanting to see the cars.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it at
I'm
tea
sure I
time.
can get some.
I think we'll do it like about. I think that will be better.
Yeah,
So we'll do it when we get back.
yeah, we'll do it at tea
I'll
time.
do it later. Yeah, later.
But what about the darkness? That's all.
You're right.
Well, we'll do it tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow anyway, and we'll try and do it about tea time-ish so that people at work can see it.
Brian's got work as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So are we all finished?
Well, I'll finish, yeah.
And
Thank you.
thank you very much for watching. And obviously look out for that video coming up, which will be tomorrow. So thank you and bye. Thank you. Bye. You have to turn it off. I got Brian.
Mum,
What?
Oh, there's some more
turn it
comments.
Thank you.
off. Bye bye.
I'll turn it off, friend. Bye bye.